So, starting off, so I actually pulled out the 2 Plus, right? And this does the old school style where it has the holes and there were the plugs that go in them, right?
Right.
The RP3 doesn't do that, and obviously the RP3 has the wider screen. So I just brought this out for a little comparison, and obviously, I think the RP3 quality is even higher than the 2 Plus because they were just reusing the shells from the 2. You know,
Right.
Would you agree with that?
It's true. Yeah. I would agree with that. I like how thin it is. That's
Yeah,
something I love on the 3. That's like the first thing I noticed is, geez, it's thin. And
it's
the
pretty
corners,
close. Yeah, and they rounded it
aren't
way better.
digging into your palms. So like
Yeah,
just the feeling of it. And here's the thing that no one's talking about, the weight. For some reason, the particular weight of this device and how they have the components is really, really nice.
yeah,
It's very pocketable.
It's very, very similar to the 2 Plus. Like, there's not a lot of extra heft happening here.
Well, it's almost like this is the first Retroid Pocket that's actually feeling pocketable. I know it's longer, but it's thinner. You know, those joysticks which are the Odin joysticks apparently.
Yeah,
are nice and recessed. Dude, the D-pad doesn't stick out too badly.
yeah. I was very happy
buttons.
that they recessed these sticks the way that they did, because I was kind of expecting like for them to be popped out like on this, with so far out like that. But no, they put them down in, and then they put them in the PlayStation style layout, which is my style. I know a lot of people want the Xbox style layout and stuff sometimes, but they can be wrong. That's okay.
Well, it's nice. They can be wrong. It's nice that they moved to this. I'm okay with the joystick up top. Actually, not super crazy either way. But they made some dumb choices on this handheld too, like some dumb choices. Why is start and select up top? Why?
Well, so you're talking about button layout. Is that what's bothering you here? Is that?
Yeah, and the home button being on the right. Why aren't these things on the front? And why are the speakers firing down? Why do the speakers fire down?
I do keep hitting the
Thor,
start
is this
select,
your fault?
thinking that it's volume up and down over here.
Yeah, me too.
This.
Constantly.
Yeah, constantly.
I'm like, well, where's volume up and down? It's on the left-hand side.
Well,
why did they do that?
Well, we were working on custom firmware for the 2 Plus, right? I have to hit these buttons, right? So it's just automatic. But instead, now to get into EDL mode, the download mode, I have to hit these over here, that's awkward because my brain's just wired incorrectly.
It throws me for a loop too. I mean, it's a sleek looking front of the design and it looks good, but it's just I'm waiting for that 3 Plus.
Obimoto asked, would you buy the RP3 if you already own an Odin because of the more pocketable size and the D-pad up top being better for 16-bit gaming? Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, because you can't there's no way you can pocket. If you're looking for a pocketable handheld, this is probably it. I mean, just to be real.
Right, yeah.
The button layout for the volume buttons and stuff is weird, but I think you can live with it, personally.
Yeah. And I was comparing an Odin to this last night because I'm like, okay, how different are they? Odin's a little weightier. It's also nice and slim, but man, this just was so easy to carry around the house while I had the kids.
Yeah.
Go on errands and just play some games.
Well, and it does great on PSP. It's not, rocking GameCube and PS2 like an Odin does, but it does great on PSP.
None of that matters when you have this sweet live background. Look at that.
That was fun that they added that, wasn't it?
It's fun. It is fun.
I will say this though, because I've restarted
reset collection.
I've restarted the black one like 30 times already. I hate that intro song, the splash screen song.
The little let's do that for people. Let me turn off mine real quick.
Because it's from Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, I was wondering if they're going to get some sort of copyright thing, but they're not.
Yeah, probably, but they're not going to.
All right, let's do this here.
And the OLED Vita. Oh, I don't have an OLED Vita right in front of me. Sorry.
Come on.
It's going.
It takes a minute to get there.
Yeah.
Trying to get some good.
Yeah. So while we were working on the RP2 Plus, which has that Game Boy Advance startup sound, right?
Yeah.
Turtle basically instantaneously made a script that turned the sound off, and I'm like, oh, we're gonna need that here too, because while we're working on custom firmware, we're gonna hear it 7 billion times.
Yeah, might as well get rid of that startup sound. I mean,
Yeah.
I kind of like it. I thought that was fun. My wife liked it too. Yeah. She's like, oh, Donkey Kong. That's
DK. Let's see. Now, if I ordered an Odin Light and RP3, which would arrive first? Totally the RP3.
Yeah, I mean, the ship time on this is like 2 weeks
from
right
David
now.
Rice.
So that you can't beat that.
It's totally going to be the RP3.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right speaker. Stubbs would buy any handheld no matter what, even if they're demonic. Mr. Sujano has joined the chat. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Mr. Sujano, welcome. Yeah.
Let's see here.
Yeah, what do you think about this thing so far? And it's true, I would buy any handheld at least once, even if it's a little haunted. What do you want me to say?
Yeah.
Even if it's not like together. Here's a 351p. I don't even have all the parts to it, but I enjoy it. So
yeah. Sorry, my stream is pixelated. We're actually recording this in 1080 on the side, and we'll repost the video after it's done. I currently live in the middle of nowhere, and my upload is not fantastic. But we will have a much higher resolution version of this video eventually. So,
yeah. Thor's actually in an alternate dimension right now, so
I am. That's correct.
Don't be too hard on him.
I do have to say though, I'm really proud of one thing, and I don't know if you've noticed, but I successfully, perfectly applied both of the screen protectors. All right. I know, right? I opened the box and took it out of that plastic bag, and before I did anything else, I just put the screen protectors on, and it worked, and I'm amazed. And even my wife was like, "Oh my God, how did you do that?"
I'm very proud of you.
Yeah, I am too.
Did that. You did it not once but twice.
Twice, two in a row. Two, I know.
Thor,
shocking.
My little baby Thor, just a little baby in the world, growing up into a big, strong screen protector putting on man. So happy right now. I can't even put to word. We can end the live stream. You've accomplished the mission of our server and our community just now.
Jada the Bell joining us. I probably shouldn't watch this. Hearing the ship time makes me consider even more. Yeah, for sure. It's very quick, and it's a really solid device so far. Stubbs has tested the software way more than I have. I actually, being a goober, I managed to brick my orange one already, and I'm waiting on some software.
I wasn't going to throw him under the bus, but...
Yeah, but I did. This orange one is totally bricked. The black one is not bricked, though. But just screwing around.
We could also talk about the case. So the orange one I recommend if you want to have a matching case, because the only color they have for cases is the orange. But this case is very similar to the Odin case, by the way.
I mean,
it's nice.
It's basically the same thing. It's the same company and everything.
Yeah. So
yeah, it's fantastic.
It fits in there.
The black one looks good in there too.
Nicely does. Looks good. I like it. Thank you, Mr. Michael Gates. $20 for the stream?
Oh, wow. Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Very, very generous.
Let's see here. We have rest in peace, Orange RP3 from Lux. Let's see here. I just need y'all to tell me why I don't need one, because I kind of want one. You're in the wrong place, pal. All right? Because we're going to be here being like, oh, man, this thing's freaking great. Let's go.
Well, I'm going to rag on it a bit. And don't forget Taki's video and Retro Breeze's video. I mean, they both had some things to say.
And I do have to be I do have to be honest as well. This black one has a dead pixel in it, and I'm worlds of butthurt about it. There's one dead pixel. Retroid! All right, I'm going to get started on my teardown. You want to talk about some performance and stuff?
Yeah, let's talk about some performance and stuff. So, firstly, I want to talk about the screen. Supposedly, it has an iPhone 6 screen in it, and it has you can't see it on camera, but the screen is super beautiful, like way better than the 2 and the 2 Plus. Nice and saturated, crisp, beautiful colors. It is an iPhone screen, and I compared it. I have an iPhone 6 somewhere around here, and I was comparing the two, and I'm like, yep, this looks like the same screen to me. So those rumors I'm feeling are true, and they were probably sourcing them for some decent prices.
So these screws
what
on
else
the
do
back
we have?
are a Torx 5.
What do you got
just a
there?
Heads up. The screws on the back are a Torx 5. So I'm gonna get started.
Get started. We also have a A75 Cortex CPU clocked at 2 gigahertz with 3 A55s at 1.8 with the PowerVR GPU, which is a 8300 at 800 megahertz, if anyone cares. It's running Android 11 this time around. They claim that's a 20 to 30% performance gain from Android 9. It's not true. So
Yeah,
I was comparing their Android 9 to the Android 11 build and doing some comparisons. I'm not seeing 20%. Even with an extra gig of RAM, I mean, I'm seeing like a 5% gain. Okay. I also am increasing the resolution, though, in most cases to make use of that bigger screen.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean,
so it could be a 10%
to me. It could be 10%. But that screen is a 4.7-inch touch, 16 by 9, 60 FPS, blah, 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 750 by 1334. It has a 720p HDMI output. It has a 2 gig RAM model or a 3 gig. Do what you want there. We recommend the 3 gig because
just get the 3 gig.
It's $10.
Yeah, just get the 3 gig.
Then you got your overhead for the Google Play Store covered at that point.
Yeah.
Do it. It's fine. Clickable L3R3 this time, which is freaking fantastic. That's the one thing I always complained about on the 2 and the 2 Plus. Why can't we just have clickable sticks? Improved controls. These ones come default with these dome switches, much like the Vita. You can install your own conductive rubber for D-pad and the face buttons. For the most part, I think you're okay. I would leave the D-pad alone. If you're going to do anything, maybe replace those face buttons to get a little mushier feel, which I'm going to do on my Orange unit.
Is that what you want?
But they send black buttons.
Yeah.
I do. I prefer that. I like the 2 Plus feeling compared to the 2 for the face buttons.
Okay.
But they only send the black color, and so you're going to find yourself not wanting to swap out perhaps in the indigo or on the SNES color. This unit also has better build quality and heat dissipation with a metal frame inside, and we're about to see if that's the truth. Same 4,000 milliamp hour battery.
It takes the same basic style from the Odin. So I'm going to show off here. Right. This is actually something the first time. So right here is where you actually want to open it. You want to get at one of these like hook spudger things, and then get behind spudger. You want to get behind this top button and not down below. On the RP2, you had to get kind of down below here. You want to do it up here to get into it. And then just start working your way out around with another spudging tool. These clips are way more forgiving than the RP2 and 2 Plus as well. I feel like I should point that out.
Okay.
Oh yeah, way more forgiving. If you're worried about
easier,
they're easier. You're not gonna bust them out like you did with the RP2, but they're way more forgiving. See?
Yes.
So
that was easy. Wow, you didn't break any clips or anything.
No, the clip design is way better. They're smaller, and they're thicker relative to their size. So very good. These right here, these are the L2 R2 shoulder buttons with their membranes.
Feel good. Yeah, they feel really good.
The plastic quality, I would say the plastic quality is similar to the 2 and the 2 Plus, but for some reason the finish on it feels better to me. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, it's a little higher quality premium, but it's a little slippier feeling. If that makes sense.
I
little
imagine
slippier.
Some people won't like the slickness. I think we had a comment on that earlier as well. So.
Damien wants a vent smell rating. All right, buddy.
Smeller?
It kind of has like an oregano kind of smell to it.
It's sweet plastic. Ambernick stuff smells better, I think.
Oh, sweet plastic. Does Anne Bernick smell better?
To me, at least.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I need a 353p out. We're gonna need to. I should have been prepared for this. I should have known.
Actually, I have a 353p right here. Yeah. Oh yeah, a little size comparison here.
Yeah.
The 353 is pocketable, but I think the RP3 is more pocketable because of the square bar shape.
Definitely. Yeah.
All right, get that P out of here. We're not doing an Ambernick live stream right now.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
We are doing an RH live stream. Look at these stickers.
We are. Okay, so the next thing up is this back metal plate, right? And you're just going to want your basic. I use a
wants a
0.
ASMR scratch.
Not ASMR scratch.
I mean, it scratches pretty nicely.
Yeah. So these 4 screws right here are super duper tiny. All right. I mean, like real tiny.
Too tiny for me.
Yeah.
How many are there?
There's 4.
Okay.
For right here, but I mean,
I like that.
That little silver dot right there.
I like what you're doing right now.
Is so teeny tiny. Easily losable. How about that?
Don't lose it.
Exceptionally losable.
So you seen that metal frame in there?
Yep. So there's actually 2 metal frames.
2 frames. They didn't even advertise that you get a second frame for free.
A second frame.
Jade of the Bell asks, how does it smell compared to the Steam Deck? Okay, so now I need to get my Vita out. I need to get my Vita out and my Steam Deck out and smell more handhelds tonight, I guess. J-Lash, you got family stuff to do. Watch later. Yep. Catch you later, man. Yep. King Arctuous, what's up? What's going on? Mouthfeel rating from Caleb from CalKick.
Yep, there it is.
You know what? I can successfully hold it in my air with the mouth. No problem. Oh, really? Those are big screws.
They're way bigger than those other 4. Way, way, way bigger. So keep that
some
in
nice
mind
big screws there
when you're taking this stuff apart, because you do have to take this part off to get to the daughter boards for the controller. So that's 2 screws, and then 6 total screws gets this first plate off. All right.
Okay.
So, underneath is the battery. They did the same stupid bullshit that they did with the Odin, where the battery's stuck down over this ribbon cable right here, and this is going to be a real bear to get both in and out. I think it's going to be a real bear to get in particular, because you also have your sticks right here. These sticks are going to have the ribbon cable is going to have to basically be the last thing you put in. So.
Fair enough. And also want to say thank you to Serena Mobs for the donation as well.
Oh, thank you.
Did not expect donations on our stream. I guess that's a thing that people can do on this now. That's really cool, and we really appreciate it.
This other metal plate that's in the way actually has 2 more screws. And then they put like one of those, has this been open verification stickers on here, right?
Oh,
but
nice.
it's so
official.
It's so easy to take off and like put back on. So they're never going to find out.
No, they're never going to know. Unless they watch this video, and they'll know. They'll put you in the database, Thor.
I'm probably already am.
Yeah.
David's probably watching this right now. Retroid David going, that guy, I'm going to get him. I'm going to find him.
That's what he sounds like.
That to me.
Guy.
So
he's tearing apart
part of
my
this
beautiful console.
Covering this